On this particular hunt, I wasn't just the host of the hunt, I was also the guide for Bobby Yach. After Bobby's arrival at the ranch, I had told him about an area that I had found. I already had a stand set, and I was just waiting for a good south wind for us to hunt this particular site. It was a beautiful day that day, nice and warm, good early fall day for a whitetail archery hunt. And the wind was perfect. Bobby and I decided to gather our gear and head down to the stand site. It was in a prime location.
There's already deer starting to funnel out of these hills up here. We just barely made it. I think it's going to be a good evening tonight.
I think so too, Bobby.
Well, let's fast forward a couple of months. It's now late November. Winter conditions have taken over the ranch. Intrepid Outdoors field producer Zack and producer Bob Yach have found themselves in an entirely different situation than what Bobby Yach had in his late September hunt on the ranch.
We were into the elk hot and heavy last night. I've never killed a whitetail buck before, so we're doing a little grunting, seeing if we can get some activity started. When we were coming in here, we saw some bucks, two nice bucks locked up, so hopefully they'll come back. So stay with us.
Old Man Winter has definitely settled in on the ranch, and the cattle feeding operations have been in place now for weeks. Our hunter Zack has chosen to set up on an old feed line for the cattle feeding operations in hopes of taking his first whitetail buck. While Zack is dealing with sub-zero temperatures, Bobby Yach's first attempt at a whitetail buck was unsuccessful. The next morning, I've chosen to take Bobby to a place I call the Muddy Pond. It's the only water hole on the west side of the ranch, and it's a place where Bobby can start to see the true potential that the ranch has to offer.
That's that one with the broken eye guard. I was gonna shoot him 2 days ago, but his eye guards broke off.
So you didn't shoot him because of that?
Well,
You're on a Solitude Ranch.
I know, but Mike was kinda hesitant. After the deer walked off, Mike's like, well, you should have shot that one. I'm like, what the heck? Did that one just have a kicker off each back one? Well, then that's the deer. That's him. Because it's got a kicker off both back.
Where's this one at?
It's coming in right now. He's coming. He's about 30 yards away. Here he comes. Yeah, that's him.
Zack's arrow found its mark with a clear pass-through. Now hunter Bobby Yach is hoping for the same results. After spending a few days in harsh Wyoming weather at sub-zero temperatures, our hunter Zack has finally released an arrow at his first ever mature whitetail buck.
It was a little bag, wasn't it? Just, gosh dang it. Yeah. I shot a little far back. I mean, just minutely. I don't think it's a gunshot, just a little far back's all. The arrow has a ton of blood on it. I think he probably can't be too far away. Bob and I just got out of the tree stand, so let's go check the arrow out and go try to find this bad boy.
On the last day of the archery season, and the last evening of the hunt, Bobby and I chose to go back to the original stand we set on the alfalfa field, where good fortune found us and Bobby arrowed his first Solitude buck.
Really?
We just yanked the carpet out from underneath that pig. Finally, last day of the season here in Wyoming.
Oh man, check the blood out on that thing. Look at that G5, not even hurt. Sharpen them blades up and it's ready to go again. Yeah, I think we hit something pretty good there. There's a little blood. We need to head this way. There he is. There he is, Bob. I can see his antlers. I can see the tips of his antlers. Look at all his blood. Oh man, look at this sucker. Oh man. Holy cow. Look at him. He's been rubbing some trees and stuff. Oh yeah.
Well folks, here we are, at the end of the season. We killed a nice 8-point here, as you can see.
Here he is, man. God, here he is. I'm kind of speechless right now.
We come in last night, flashlights, and deer was found him dead about 100 yards from where we last seen him.
I am tickled pink to be here the third day and to be holding this for my first whitetail buck ever in my life. I can't even explain how I feel right now. I'm jittery, I feel awesome.
We had a good hunt, weather cooperated, just everything just is outstanding hunt, and this is the results.
We had to go, I'm guessing probably 80 to 100 yards to find this sucker. He was just bled out and he was done. So I'm glad you guys were here with me. This is awesome.
Well, Zack and Bobby experienced two very different hunts, and through patience and perseverance, they both came away with mature Wyoming whitetail. To follow us on our fearless pursuit of hunters' rights and adventures, check out our website at intrepidoutdoors.com or follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube.